Ren, Vincent's Tale, Starry Night. I'm very, very excited about this one because I recently did the other Vincent's Tale songs, and those were like extremely beautiful, like really, they really make you think about life, you know, and that's the depth and the quality that Ren has as an artist. I'm very curious about this one because I read that apparently this is their most creative video they ever made. So as a filmmaker myself, I'm very, very excited about that. We're going to do a deep dive into the whole video, into the song, but as usual, I'm a visual guy, so I'll do the filmmaking breakdown. We will go through the video for the first time without any pausing, give our first honest reaction based on that, and then afterwards we'll talk about the whole thing and go deep about, like, go in depth about certain moments that I really want to talk to, really want to break down. So apparently he went through some health issues again while making this video, while making this song. So man, massive respect to this man. Always like and support the original, and let's go with the video. Fire location, like a real jail? That's actually fire. That's fire.
I begin? Wait a minute, I know. Step 1, I repent. Step 2, let me go. No, 3, maybe I show you remorse for my crime. Fuck that, let me speak my mind. So allow me to introduce myself to your manifestation of everybody in this room. Ever felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people disregarded, it's retarded. Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless. Lions don't care when chewing on carcass. Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labour wage docking pay for the farmers. Britain, Great Britain, no, you're a slave. Great Britain, tax bracket rise, grow. Give a tax break for a suit and tie on the low. Well, the everyday people getting fucked till they broke, so let me unload, I'm on a roll. I never vote, rigging the polls, Britain the road. Who to control when there is no food in the bowl? It's a low blow, representatives don't show empathy. Plain to see, represent me, no soccer. Britons break backs just for bread and butter. Fuck the PM, did they stutter? In the PM, there'll be bodies in the gutter. Blood-stained hands, milk our poor land's udder. 9 to 5, I can't survive away just to work in a job that can't provide. It's by design, my hands are tied. I climb that, on this that. How the fuck can I pretend it's fine? The water is never wine. A pig steps to the slaughter. Before your eyes, it's for the new world order. Except our minds, court of law, a horse who will bend for bribe. All the while, people watch reality TV, sleep easy, wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the Michael? Better beat it up. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Tabloid twisting tails and it's causing mass hysteria. Polarize the people, never by the hand that's feeding you. When it comes to war, they'll be calling for you, needing you. Fighting for a cause that wasn't yours, then leaving you. Hyperpolarizing the left and the right. Are you woke? Are you racist? Black? Are you white? Are you all for the Brexit? Make a swift exit. The NHS rots. Where was tax directed? Look, there goes another fucking puppet elected. Dance, little puppet, dance for the neglected. Impunity from truth, lies come to be expected. Sever head of Hydra, 2 parties resurrected. Yes, I am the malevolent, degenerate delegate. Incarcerate the truth, keep it separate. The fabric of society is delicate. They don't want me in the room, I'm the elephant. Let's go. I guess I was fucked from the get-go. Wrong place and wrong time, guess so. Wrong planet, wrong mind. Guess you could say I was destined to break, because I get no satisfaction. I roll stoned, ETAs with ET, I phone home, ETC, don't blink, life is gone. Time don't wait, the show must go on. In London underground, come rain and thunder. Junkies, drunks and punks stung by the hunger. God is good until life push you under. One by one become cold like the tundra. One by one cast out like pariah. Sever head from body, so body bow to Messiah. Boy cry wolf, everybody soon expire.
Run, little liar.
That was a fire sequence. Dang. Fire shot. Dang.
There's no democracy. Democracy ain't corporate lobby free for all. Democracy ain't rich boys, silver spoon seniors. Democracy ain't eating up a lie then forgiving you. Democracy ain't choosing between herpes or chlamydia. Democracy, hypocrisy, a synonym entwined. Take a baby, then deliver him, position him in line, and then imprison him, condition him in school to make him blind. After they christen him, the Father, Son, the ghost, but not the mind. We are divine, we lose potential when we gravitate degree. We are benign, we turn to cancer when we take more than we need. We are designed to be magnificent, we waste that when we walk. A starry night, the plight of Vincent inside cell block 44. I fought a war inside myself, the war of every working man. A war of what's and why's and how's, and when's the time to take a stand? And who's the one to put me in my place? You, or is it God? It's compliance, staying silent. If defiance comes from love, I come from love. I come from hope, I come from truth, I come from trust. I am the last remaining push inside a world that turns to dust. Against the people so determined, all to die. And for what? Love of power, love of money, love of ego, love of lust. What about love for the sake of love? What about really loving us? But I mean really loving us. That means that I, the me, myself is you, and so we're we in one. And there's never separation while we're moving round the sun. For the cell of every sentient, it shares a single song. And that's the song of sweet creation. Do you hear the mental strong? For there's more to music, life is music, music is the tongue. In the mouth of Mother Earth, and her heart beating is the drum. Hear it, hear it, hear it. That's that thunder in your chest that lets you know that you belong. We are one, we are one, we are free to one song. Something better, better yet reset so we can all live on.
Oh my god. This is crazy, guys.
Vincent! Oh good, he's waking up. Vincent, dear boy, I can feel your frustration, but you're in very safe hands here now, please be patient. You see, we are the cutting edge rehabilitation. Don't you feel so excited for this new innovation? Nah, guards, what the fuck, man? I think I wanna leave. Oh, leave? I'm afraid that that's impossible, see? You see, we're part of a new program, it's a government scheme. We're making gentlemen from criminals, and that's what you'll be. With a brand new method to sort of trials and tests. Like our good godson, you'll be resurrected. What the fuck you on about? What kind of brand new method? Well, we take the frontal lobe and we kind of dissect it. With your synapse augmented with our new serum injected, it aims to recorrect the parts of you we know are defective. There'll be discomfort in your cerebellum, that is expected. Hey, if progress wants a price, let it. Guards, this one will do. Yes, this one's fine. Take him away.
Damn, dude. He will keep on going with the Vincent's tale? Man, this guy, this man, his whole team, they just make entire, almost like TV shows, like music sequences, like an entire story about certain characters. It's just so impressive, man. I've never heard or seen an artist do something like this. Like, usually when an artist or like a group make a song. It's just a standalone song. It doesn't have like ties to other songs, but Ren makes like 5 to 10 different type of songs about the same characters, and there's like ties between all of them and a lot of intertwining topics, and it's so interesting. Like, it's very unique. I think as an artist, as a creative, this is like the top of the pinnacle of level that you want to get to in terms of creativity. Like, if you're able to pull something off that no one else is doing, then you are unique and no one can basically replicate you. And that's a place that you want to be in creatively as an artist. I really like this song, especially Act 3. Act 3 was absolutely beautiful. Like, those godlike background vocals, those were just stunning. We're going to watch the entire video again, break down everything, talk about the lyrics, talk about the lighting and all of that. So very, very impressed by this one. I really like how this is like a symmetrical shot right here, and then we have obviously the text right next to Ren, and here you can see that the light is coming from the right part of his face, like of his head, because here we have quite some shadows. Maybe they use some flags, and those are basically like huge black cloths to create some extra contrast in your image. Maybe they did that, but I'm not really sure. But I do know that the light is coming from here and right in front of him. So and that's also nice. This is basically kind of the checkerboard technique that we call in filmmaking. So that's when you have lighter and darker parts in your image, and those are basically what create contrast in your image. Like here we have this lighter part, then we have a very dark part, and then over there a light part again, and that's what creates like depth and interest in an image, visual interest. They're clearly using a gimbal or some kind of a harness, and then they have the camera right in front of them, which basically stabilizes the entire camera, like some kind of robotic arm that doesn't pull the weight on your body. This is very nice as well right here. They clearly use some kind of spotlight mount on a light, I think, to create this light ray, and that also creates some extra visual interest right there. I don't think it's natural lighting. It could be, but I don't think so. A lot of tube lights, not sure if they were already there or they put their own tube lights right there to have like to be able to dial in all of the settings, like the color temperature, the oh my god, I can't come up with the word, like the brightness level and all of that. So not really sure about that. I really like how Ren is acting here, like he's actually an inmate. Like, if I would visualize an inmate, someone in jail, then that's actually exactly how I would imagine an inmate would act like. And I really like the bruise on his face as well. It's very well done. I really like how they dampened the sound right here. Like when they close the door, the sound gets dampened, like the bass gets a bit muffled. That's actually very good sound editing. And here it comes back. Here I think we have some lights shining through this right here, and that's actually what gives this shape. What gives this shape on his face and on his sweatshirt. There. Yep.
How do I begin? Wait a minute, I know. Step 1, I repent. Step 2, let me go. No, 3, maybe I show you remorse for my crime. Fuck that, let me speak my mind. So allow me to introduce.
And here they're basically using people as foreground elements to create some extra depth in the whole image.
Speak my mind. So allow me to introduce myself to your manifestation of everybody in this room. Ever felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people did.
And I think while doing this shot, they were also zooming in at the same time.
Introduce myself to your manifestation of everybody in this room. Ever felt.
Yep. And when you have a shot of someone and you go around that person, and I'm not sure if it's like zooming in at the same time or not, but that's called a parallax effect. When you have the entire scene behind them, like moving and all of that, and the closer you are zoomed into your subject, the closer the background is going to appear to your subject. And also, the closer you zoom in, then whenever you turn around with the gimbal, the harder the background effect is going to be, and like the parallax effect is going to be way more maybe jarring in some kind of way.
Everybody in this room ever felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people disregarded, it's retarded. Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless. Lions don't care when chewing on carcass. Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labor wage docking pay for the farmers. Britain.
Man, the lyrics are so well thought out. I mean, in the past, I was really about conspiracy theories, false flags, and all of that, and reading about politicians and like the real plans of the people in power and all of that. And I feel like Ren really speaks his mind about all of those things, man. I think he really believes in all of those things as well, like not in everything maybe, but he really stands up. He talks about all those things, like when with his own platform, the topics he talks about are really important in society. Like I read something about Plan 2030, and that's the fact that the rich people want to make sure that we don't own anything anymore. So they want everything to make subscription based and have the regular people own nothing, no houses, no cars, and all of that. And apparently their excuse is to say like, okay, this is better from an ecological standpoint, so we can share everything and stuff. But I'm not buying that, man. I'm really not buying that. And I'm honestly not that opportunistic about the future, like optimistic about the future with all of the AI stuff, all the things that are happening right now, man.
In the palms of the heartless, lions don't care when chewing on carcass. Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labor wage docking pay for the farmers.
I really like how he stood up here and the camera followed him. And also the lyrics, the people
disregarded, it's retarded. Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless. Lions don't care when chewing on carcass.
Basically this speaks for itself, right?
Discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people disregarded, it's retarded.
Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless, so like the rich people who don't care about the regular people, they just want money, power, and all of that.
In the palms of the heartless.
Yep, lions don't care when chewing on carcass. That's basically what he's saying.
Don't care when chewing on carcass. Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labor wage docking pay for the farmers. Britain, Great Britain.
And this is not only in Great Britain, like this is something happening throughout whole Europe, throughout the entire world, I think. But obviously he's talking about Britain because he lives there.
A slave, Great Britain, tax bracket rise, grow. Give a tax break for a suit and tie on the low. Well,
yep, same over here, same over here.
People getting fucked till they broke, so let me unload, I'm on a roll, I never vote, big in the pose, Britain the road, who to control when there is no food in the bowl. It's a low blow, representatives don't show empathy, plain to see, represent me, no soccer. Britons break backs just for bread and butter. Fuck the PM, did they stutter? In the PM, they'll be.
I really like this movement right here. It almost makes it look like a robotic arm. And this is something that we see a lot in K-pop and J-pop kind of videos. Like these very fluid movements. It's very cool, very cool.
Empathy, plain fantasy. Represent me, no soccer. British break backs just for bread and butter. Fuck the PM, did they stutter? In the PM, there'll be bodies in the gutter. Blood-stained hands, milk up poor land's udder. 9 to...
That's fire. That's actually fire.
Break backs just for bread and butter. Fuck the PM, did they stutter? In the PM, there'll be bodies in the gutter.
Bloodstained hands, milk our poor land's udder. That's fire. I'm not really sure what PM stands for.
Hands, milk our poor land's udder. 9 to 5, can't survive away just to work in a job that can't provide. It's by design, my hands are tied. I climb that, on this that. How the fuck can I pretend it's...
I'm not sure how many I'm not sure how many people realize that in this capitalistic society, everything is designed in a certain way to, like, basically before we are born, our lives are already kind of pointed in a certain direction for us. Like, we go to school, and then because of school we start to do certain jobs and all of that. Like, they want us to be employees and not really company owners. That's like the best thing that could happen for like the rich people, obviously. And then they just pay you enough to get around in a month, and then you might get a company car and all of that, and you might feel secure, you might feel happy. But honestly, that's not for me, man. And I think in the coming years, especially with apparently there are going to be a lot of layoffs because of AI and all of that, I think people are going to realize that their jobs weren't secure at all. And I think there will be way more little companies just by one person, just like I'm doing. Like, I'm self-employed, but only half-time. So I still work three-fifths at a job as a content creator, as a photographer and filmmaker at a car company. But on the other side, I also make these videos, and sometimes I do some freelance projects as well. And I also have another YouTube channel where I make my own project, my own short videos, my photography videos, so all of that. So I'm basically half self-employed. But I think that's going to be way more relevant and way more... it's just going to be way more there in the future.
The water is never wine, a pig steps to the slaughter. Before your eyes is for the new world order. Except our minds, court of law, a horse who will bend for bribe. All the while, people watch reality TV, sleep easy, wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the Michael? Better beat it up. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Tabloid twisting tails and it's causing mass hysteria. Polarize the people, never by the hand that's feeding you. When it comes to war, they'll be calling for you, needing you. Fighting for a cause that wasn't yours, then leaving you. Hyperpolarizing the left and the right. Are you woke? Are you racist? Black? Are you white? Are you all for the Brexit? Make a swift exit. The NHS rots. Where was
I also really like how they have like tungsten kind of lighting in this room, because it contrasts very nicely with this more cooler lighting right here and these cooler colors. That's very nicely done. And also wonder why the woman right there is wearing like a red suit, because obviously there's a reason for that, because the red suit stands out from all of the rest. So I'm not really sure what that's about yet.
There goes another fucking puppet elected.
And this is also something that I read about in the past, like the fact that whenever presidents and people with a lot of power get elected, like politicians and all of that, that they're actually basically puppets, that they don't really have any power and that they just have to follow the guidelines and the rules and the things that people above them with more power, like the billionaires and all of that, maybe the Illuminati, who knows, hopefully the video doesn't get canceled because of this. Like, I'm not sure if YouTube would remove it because of that, but yeah, we'll see. But anyways, those people don't want anyways, those people are basically in power of all the presidents and all the politicians. Like, they just have to follow their guidance. Anyways, that's kind of my opinion too, and I think that's what Ren is talking about as well.
Because for the neglected, impunity from truth lies come to be expected. Sever head of Hydra, two parties resurrected.
long shot.
Yes, I am the malevolent, degenerate delegate. Incarcerate the truth, keep it separate. The fabric of society is dead, look up. They don't want me in the room, I'm the elephant. Let's go. I guess I was fucked from the get-go. Wrong place and wrong time, guess so. Wrong planet, wrong mind. Guess you could say I was destined to break, because I get no satisfaction. I roll stoned, ETAs with ET, I phone home, ETC, don't blink, life is gone. Time don't wait, the show must go on. In London underground, come rain and thunder. Junkies, drunks and punks stung by the hunger. God is good until life push you under. One by one become cold like the tundra. One by one cast out like pariah. Sever head from body, so body bow to Messiah. Boy cry wolf, everybody soon expire. Run little, run little, run little.
I really like this shot right here. So basically this is a see-through shot, like seeing through the door right here, obviously, and they use some cooler and also some kind of cyan lighting from the other side, and that contrasts very nicely with this dark olive green like door right here. Very nice. I really like this shot as well. It really gives this eerie vibe, and I think it's lit from top down because you can see the shadows in these eye sockets right here. It's like a very contrasty and moody scene right here. That adds to the eerie vibe that they're trying to portray with the liar, liar, liar. But there's also like a light in front of them because you can see it in the eyes. Maybe it's just a harsh light in front of them. And this shot is fire. They clearly use a lot of haze right here. They just basically pumped a lot of haze in the room, and then they had this kind of spotlight kind of light shining through. I think shining through these metal things to create some extra shapes on the floor. This is fire. Such a fire shot. And then especially the background sounds as well, like that always makes something sound so epic to me, so cinematic. It's almost like it's a movie. This really gives me goosebumps, man. Yep, it's shot through there.
There's no democracy. Democracy ain't corporate lobby free for all. Democracy ain't rich boys, silver spoon seniors. Democracy ain't eating up a lie then forgiving you. Democracy ain't choosing between herpes or chlamydia. Democracy, hypocrisy, a synonym entwined. Take a baby then deliver.
I really like this one as well. Like this side angle shot.
Democracy, hypocrisy.
And then on top of that, we had that flashing light effect you could see.
Take a baby, then deliver him, position him in line, and then imprison him, condition him in school to make him blind. After they christen him, the father, son, the ghost, but not the mind. We are divine, we lose potential when we gravitate degree. We are benign, we turn to cancer when we take more than we need. We are designed to be.
This shot right here is also fire.
We are benign.
Those shadows, that's so well executed. That's very well executed.
We are divine, we lose potential when we gravitate degree. We are benign, we turn.
It's almost like they're demons or dark souls or something like that.
Answer when we take more than we are designed to be magnificent. We waste that when we walk. Starry.
And this is beautifully done. I didn't notice, like in the previous Vincent's Tale song, that there was a reference to Vincent van Gogh. I only learned about that afterwards, but now I'm seeing it, and this is very cool done. This is super cool.
Plight of Vincent inside cell block 44. I fought a war inside myself, the war of every working man. The war of what's and why's and how's, and when's the time to take a stand? And who's the one?
Very nice lighting here as well. They use a torch as almost like a practical light, but obviously they have some kind of lighting in there that has this orange hue, and that's kind of flickering because I have some of these lights as well, and there is like this burning fire effect that you have on there, and that's, I think, what's going on right here.
Put me in my place.
And also some cooler light, like from this side or somewhere that's also flickering as
Or is
well.
it God? It's compliance, staying silent if the
And like the cooler and warmer hues, they add a lot of contrast.
Who's the one to
color
put me in my
contrast.
place? You? Or is it God? It's compliance, staying silent if defiance comes from love. I come from love. I come from hope. I come from truth. I come from trust. I am the last remaining push inside a world that turns to dust. Against the people so determined all to die. And for what? Love of power, love of money, love of ego, love of lust. What about love for the sake of love?
Man.
What about really loving us? But I mean really loving us. That means that I, the me, myself is you, and so we're we in one. And there's never separation while we're moving round the sun. For the cell of every sentient, it shares a single song. That's the song of sweet creation. Do you hear the minstrel strong? For there's more to music. Life is music. Music is the tongue in the mouth of Mother Earth, and her heart beating is the drum. Hear it, hear it, hear it. That's that thunder in your chest that lets you know that you belong. We are one, we are one, we are free to one song. Something better, better yet reset so we can all live on.
Man, that part that we just heard is my absolute favorite thing that I've ever heard from Ren. It just hits the soul. It's so fucking good. It's so amazing. I don't know what it is. I think it's a mix of the background sounds, and I feel like Ren's vocals sound like they're almost trembling. I feel like this is the most emotional I've ever heard him sing in a song. It's absolutely beautiful.
Eating up a lie, then forgiving you. Democracy ain't choosing between herpes or chlamydia. Democracy, hypocrisy, a synonym entwined. Take a baby, then
I think I went a
King
bit
man,
too
war
far
of
back.
what's and why's and how's, and when's the time to take a stand? And who's the one to put me in my place? You? Or is it
It's like the and then like all of these different stems put on top of each other, like all of these different
It's
layers.
compliance, staying silent if defiance comes from love. I come from love. I come from hope. I come from truth. I come from trust. I am the last remaining push inside a world that turns to dust. Against the people so determined all to die. And for what? Love of power, love of money, love of ego, love of lust. What about love for the sake of love? What about really loving us? But I mean really loving us. That means that I, the me, myself is you, and so we're we in one. And there's never separation while we're moving round the sun. For the cell of every sentient, it shares a single song. That's the song of sweet creation. Do you hear the minstrel strong? For there's more to music. Life is music. Music is the tongue in the mouth of Mother Earth, and her heart beating is the drum. Hear it, hear it, hear it.
Man,
That's that thunder in your chest that lets you know that you belong. We are one, we are one, we are free to one song. Something better, better yet reset so we can all live on.
and then drum and bass beat. Yep.
Vincent.
Oh.
Vincent. Vincent. Oh good, he's waking up. Vincent.
Okay, so the way they did this, everything in the background scene is staying the same. That's like one of the most important things to pull something like this off. And then I think, I'm not really sure, there are several ways to do this. They either have like a split in between these two scenes, and they have shot this scene separately and this scene separately, and then they have two layers on top in the editing timeline, and then they put them over each other, and then they just have a perfect split right here in the middle. And I think that's what they did, because they're also pretty far separated from each other, which makes the editing easier. But then there are these over the shoulder shots as well, and that makes me question if that's actually what they did right here.
Boy, I can feel your frustration, but you're in very safe hands here now. Please be patient. You see, we
Like these. I think that someone else is in this costume right here, right now.
the cutting edge.
But then on the other hand, this really looks like Ren too. So I'm not really sure how they did these shots.
Rehabilitation. Don't you feel so excited for this new innovation? Not a guards. What the fuck, man? I think I wanna leave. Oh, leave? I'm
Oh, maybe it's the same. Maybe they have maybe they first shot this and then they shot this, and then there's like this perfect split right here. I'm not sure if there were moments where both of these shots of Ren overlapped.
That's impossible, see? You see the part of a new program, it's a government scheme. We're making gentlemen from criminals, and that's what you'll be. With a brand new method, the sort of trials and tests.
Or they basically perfectly masked them out in some of these shots and then added them on the original layer.
Oh good God, son, you'll be resurrected. What the fuck you on about? What kind of brand new method? Well, we take the frontal lobe and we kind of dissect it. With your synapse augmented with our new serum injected, it aims to recorrect the parts of you we know are defective. There'll be discomfort in your cerebellum, that is expected. Hey, if progress wants a price, let it. Guards, this one will do. Yes, this one's fine. Take him away.
Very, very curious about what's going to be the next song and next video. Man, Ren, this was a fucking masterpiece. And for me personally, Act 3, I could listen to that part like 20 times in a row without exaggerating. That was so good. I'm kind of new into this reacting game, but this is fire. Guys, by the way, please let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy these kind of deep dives more, because I also have some videos which are just only 8 minutes. And sometimes I've been focusing on quantity more compared to quality. But I think it's more important to dive deep into these videos and really have more qualitative videos, right? So please let me know in the comments down below. And I also read that this was very hard to make the song because on his first attempt to film, he went temporarily blind in one eye during an autoimmune attack. Damn, hard to talk. I ended up in hospital with a flare of brain damage related issues and had to wait months before attempting again. And there were several very difficult setbacks during this time scraping this together. But I was so adamant to finish it because it embodied something I've been feeling deeply as a growing feeling for years, that we as a people have created a system of decision making that is making us collapse inward. It's obvious everywhere you look. No matter which side of the political fence you sit, our own value system has turned us into self-cannibalizing creatures. I'm sick of the circus. Despite this, I feel hopeful. Every day I meet and see beautiful people with good intentions, with no desire to tread on their fellow man or woman to get where they're going. With good thoughts, creative people who want to work to make change. And time again, we have proved our adaptability, our ability to learn, steer course when we need, admit where we fall short rather than point fingers and grow. And I feel like that's one of the most important things right now in society, to really take responsibility for the things that you're doing and just to be a good human being, man. And that's what Ren is all about. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Kaan out. Peace.